One. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a little minute. We had to, do a little something. You feel me? Welcome back to another episode.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. We missed you. Hope you missed us.
Yeah. There's a lot of we finna talk about. High school football is here. I'm gonna get started with high school football.
Friday Night Lights, man.
Friday Night Lights, and I might just have to actually go to this game. I'm gonna have to go to this game. You got Folsom High School versus Grant High School. Rider Lions senior year, the last rider, the last run, the last ride.
Last rider is great.
NorCal is going to be popping. Grant versus Folsom. This is actually the game of the year for NorCal, at least for NorCal for sure, and that's from Bay all the way up. That's a really, really big game. You got Grant. They got what they got? They got that young boy Kobe.
Is that the receiver?
Yeah, Kobe.
Ole Miss.
Cold. I'm going with Grant. I have to go with the Heights. I gotta go with the Heights. I'm not from California, and I spent a lot of time in Sacramento, and I gotta go with them boys in Del Paso Heights. I gotta go with them Heights, and I'm picking them Heights boys over them.
They balling over there, huh?
Yeah, I'm picking them Heights over them privileged white boys in Folsom. No disrespect. And I don't mean this by no disrespect. I'm picking Folsom. I'm picking Folsom to lose, and like I said, Rider Lions a baller, but the hood always has my heart, and I gotta pick them Section 8 project babies because them boys be playing football like they trying to get their mama off Section 8 housing.
All I'm gonna say is this though. You can't sleep on them privileged high schools. Because all I'm gonna say is this. They fundamentals. They gonna wrap up on every tackle. They gonna look every catch in. They gonna follow through on every block. They gonna run their feet. All I'm saying is don't sleep on them fundamental high schools because those be the ones that's gonna piss you off in the third and fourth quarter. So don't sleep on that.
Well, they lost.
We all been beat by one of them high schools.
They lost to Pittsburgh last year, and they had a 5-2 quarterback. So I'm not too worried about that. I got Grant beating them. Grant is going to beat them because you got a lot of people don't know this. That Grant squad that's right now, them little youngins been playing since they were babies.
Together?
Yes. They've been playing for a minute. They made it to state championship as sophomores. They were a young team 2 years ago. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they might be juniors. They might be juniors. That's a young, talented Grant High School, bro. A lot of people don't know that, bro. Them were babies last year. I think they're juniors now. They were like sophomores, bro. That Grant High School, man, bro. Yeah, man. I gotta go with them Heights. I can't rock with Folsom. I'll be a sellout, and I can't sell out. I gotta go with the Heights, and I got all my homies is from and I gotta just go ahead and double check and make things clear. I am not affiliated in no territory in Sacramento, bro. I love my youngins in the South. Sacramento High, they always do their thing. Shout out to Burbank. Shout out to all them high schoolers in Sacramento. I am not picking sides, but no, I'm not. I love
sound like your flag on your left side, brother.
No, I love all of Sacramento, and I have to make this clear. I'm not banging on nobody, but I just have to and shout out to the Suso boys. Because they from the Heights, and them my people. Those are like family. I'm locked in with them truly. but my heart is with the Heights. You know that because when I first came to California, Sacramento is the first place I landed, and the first hood I ever went to in California was Del Paso Heights, and I fell in love. I love what they do over there. Because you know Shaq Thompson, his brother, Shaq Thompson, his brother is the head coach for Grant.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did go to Grant, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to Grant.
I remember because I remember watching Shaq Thompson. It was when he was in high school, bro. He was in high school at a California All-Star game.
Yep.
Bro, it was like that in high school. I remember him. It's crazy to see him this long still in the league too, though.
Yeah, his brother's still balling, and keep it a buck with you, Sid, his brother.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, he was like that, but his son is like that. His son is like that, and Sid does a great and amazing job with them Grant High School football boys. And I'm calling it right now. Grant High School is going undefeated this year.
Oh, really? Like that?
I'm calling it right now, and I might have to actually go to that game. Grant High School is going undefeated. They're going to beat Folsom, and they're going to win out. That's it, bro. They were a young team winning state championship. They were like sophomores, bro. Majority of them starters were sophomores. At least about 80% of them were sophomores. They were babies, bro. And I think they're going into their junior year this year.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. Ryder Line, like I said, he's a dog. He's a beast. But you know, he ain't beating them babies. I'm going with Grant. I'm going with them G-men.
It's gonna be a good matchup. That's all.
It's gonna be a good matchup, but I gotta go with the Grant.
Sound like a great matchup to be had. Can't wait to see the results.
Yeah, I gotta see the results. Hopefully, and get it recorded, and we can go over that, Jane. We're going for sure. We're gonna talk about that because that's gonna be a great game. Yeah, bro. That's gonna be a great game. I'm excited to see that. You know, Grant been doing their thing for a while, bro. It's the horde. It's the history. But now we got that out the way. Talking about Grant and all of them. Let's talk about Travis Hunter's preseason debut. We're gonna watch it. You know, you're a skilled position yourself. We play DB. We're gonna go play by play, situation by situation, and we're gonna watch his film. And I want you to tell me what you think. Let's watch Travis Hunter. Can you see that, brother?
Yes, sir.
Hopefully it works. What's wrong, what's you call it?
So it's your Wi-Fi, bro.
Oh no, this ain't skipping. The Wi-Fi is tripping. It's bad.
Start it back over.
The Wi-Fi is tripping, y'all. Technical difficulties. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Nah, it's still skipping
a little bit.
Man, this joint is bad.
That was a nice little route, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Look at him on defense, though. He ran the route for him. That's a good play. But he afraid to tackle right here.
Yeah, he got to come up and make that tackle. I did see that. I did see him miss that tackle, and I was actually upset about that. Come on, young fella.
Got my boy routed.
Go back.
That boy got routed.
Who's the receiver right there?
That boy Joe mixed him.
Yeah.
That boy got routed.
Welcome to the league, man. It happens to everybody though. Okay. Let him get loose. Not mad at it.
Who's throwing him the ball? Trevor Lawrence?
Oh, get out of there.
This ain't college, brother.
Year two, he gets out of that. I ain't gonna lie. Year two, he gets out of that. Year two, he breaks that tackle. Okay. Good swim, but I would like to see that to the outside.
That's a good squeeze. Yeah.
Well, performance-wise, all I'm gonna say is I don't think he did bad, but I don't think he it's the worst. Like preseason sucks because it's like they trying to see everything all at one time, and but I mean, when he got the ball in his hands, he made some plays. I think one, you could definitely see that he got to bulk up a little bit, just be able to break those arm tackles where he getting swung around. But I mean, that's normal. He a rookie. Defense wise, he does have me a little nervous just how I saw him attack that tackle, because as a DB just watching that, because that we all make business decisions. We all human, right? Yep. That tackle, he came up and missed it. He came up at that tackle a lot less aggressive than he was coming up when they already had him kind of wrapped up. So all I'm gonna say is on that defensive side of the ball, I would love to see him put his shoulder pad into somebody instead of trying to dive at their feet.
He's a two-way specialist, man. He can't just be out there doing that, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. Like, you're a two-way specialist, so come on, you gotta be able to make a tackle.
Like you said, I agree. They want to see too much so soon. I feel like he was very efficient on offense. You know, he caught the ball when Trevor Lawrence did throw his way. He did a great job on offense. Like you said, on that defense, I think he could have been a little bit more aggressive. Because, you know, it's NFL now, bro. You're getting paid big bucks to come downhill and go make those tackles. I don't think he was aggressive enough on defense. And there's only, like I said, it's preseason. He go back and make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So you need to go back.
You never know. Saving my body for the regular season. So it's so many things that could have factored into it. But just being an outsider looking in, you can see his aggressiveness on defense. It needs to be stepped up a little bit. But it's preseason.
Yeah, it's preseason. You know what I'm saying? Business decision. I ain't trying to get hurt, and I ain't trying to do all that tackling. I go both ways. Cool. I mean, I need to go back to. I forgot. Did he seal the edge? I think did the running back get outside of him?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he has to at least seal the edge and make him cut across his face.
That's what I would have liked to see.
So if you don't make the tackle, at least let your linebackers, your front 70, go clean
there for you, help you out.
If you ain't gonna make the tackle, so that's something he needs to go back and go look back on that film. Yeah, you got to force that inside instead of letting him going out, because those are house calls. So that's not a rookie mistake either. That's PB.
Yeah, but also you got to remember he is a rookie. You know they got to give. getting used to the speed of the game. Maybe in college, running backs weren't hitting that like that.
I know college players in preseason.
Huh?
No, those were starters. They were going. That was their starters. That was Steelers.
But no, that's what I'm saying though. Like, he's coming from college, used to the college speed. NFL is faster, so just getting used to that NFL speed at our game level instead of the practice scrimmage level. Maybe game 3, he's there quicker because he's used to the game speed. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's preseason, but like at the same time, that's just what I would like to see.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what I want. He wasn't bad. Like I said, you can't see everything. You can't see everything, dog. And so, like I said, bro, it's just preseason 1. People don't need to be going head over heels about that, and it's whatever. But let's talk about some real stuff, though. Anthony Richards is no longer the starting QB for the Colts. They went and started Daniels. What's his name?
Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. They started Daniel Jones. They started Daniel freaking Jones over. I think Daniel Jones is 24-42 as a starter and won. I think he tied one game. I think Anthony Richards. I think he's better than Daniel Jones, but he hasn't been healthy. So the fact that he hasn't been before you start making face, nigga, we're gonna go look at his stats. So Anthony Richard, after only 15 career starts in which he had a 8-7 record for a quarterback. And Daniel Jones, who became that was the starter for New York, which he ended up 24-44-1. Now, I will say this: didn't Daniel Jones take him to a playoffs?
He did.
I'll give that.
Playoffs.
I give that. But Anthony Richardson is a better talent than Daniel Jones. I honestly, just like I said, Anthony Richardson couldn't stay healthy.
I think so. I agree with you, bro. And Anthony Richardson, bro, he is a better athlete. He is more talented, better arm strength, can scramble, but bro, he can't read a defense. So that's one of my issues with him is he can't read a defense. And then secondly, right, is the league is about being healthy. And if you look at last year's film on him, bro, there's so many times he took unnecessary sacks because he wasn't reading the defense carefully. So it like some of the injuries he was taking, having to have surgery like on shoulders and stuff because of getting hit, some of them are on him too. So like, but at the end of the day, I do think he's a more talented quarterback than Daniel Jones. But I just don't see him being reliable at all. Like I think that project with Anthony Richardson, I think they failed on that.
Well, because Andrew Luck left them, that they've been
Andrew Luck hold them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think Andrew
Luck didn't hold the Colts. I mean, he just got tired. Before you start saying Andrew Luck, bro, remember Andrew Luck did not have a line. He did not have a line. The man was like the most sacked quarterback in the NFL at that time. So before you start saying that, bro, like, chill. Andrew Luck did exceptionally well for the Colts.
He did do great for
no line.
But leaving them how he did, I was like, yo, we can both
You
say
need to be mad, but ain't nobody mad at AB. Antonio Brown damn near left worse.
nigga, we just think that nigga crazy.
What about the corner that played for the Bills? What's his name? Not Vern Davis' brother. What's the youngin? The dark skinned ugly dude from DC. Isn't it Vernon Davis? It is Vernon Davis. What's his name?
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
No, it's not Vernon. It's Vernon Davis' brother. What's his brother's name?
To be real, I didn't know.
Vontae, there it is. Vontae Davis, the corner that played for the Bills and he left during halftime.
I don't remember that, to be real.
You don't remember? Man, yeah. Well, he left during halftime for the Bills. He was the corner. He left during halftime. But don't say Andrew Luck got it. Come on, you can't say Andrew Luck got it. No.
I just think it was crazy how he retired all of a sudden. That's all I'm saying. We can both agree that was a little bit OD. How he retired.
He wasn't getting protected, bro.
I get that.
A good line. You play quarterback if nobody's going back there to protect you.
I mean, you gonna pay me for it? I might. The contract he got.
You wanted them Tua Tagovailoa ass niggas.
You said what?
You wanted them Tua Tagovailoa's ass niggas.
Nah.
Bro, Andrew Luck ain't want to end up like Tua, bro.
And he wasn't.
Like I said, he don't end up like Tua.
Andrew Luck had years left.
Yes, but he don't want to end up like Tua Tagovailoa though. Tua Tagovailoa is still trying to play football, and that boy.
You guys put the buy in there.
Tua is literally one big hit away from a very. I don't even want to say that.
Yeah, Tua.
I don't even want to wish that on him, bro. I don't want to wish that on no man. But I'm just saying, Tua Tagovailoa is literally one big hit away, and I pray to God that he does not experience another hit like that again. But at that point, he needs to stop playing football, bro.
He should have been stopped.
He should have been stopped after the second one.
2 concussions ago.
After the second, I'd have been done. I can't. No.
Feel me? How you end up like that so many times? I don't want to keep talking about it. To be real,
I feel it though, but I don't. And I like Tua, bro. Tua's really good, bro.
We all like Tua.
And you see why Andrew Luck leaves the game? You can't be mad at brother Andrew Luck, bro. You can't. You can't be mad at it. Like, bro, that stuff is dangerous, bro. So, we'll see what's up. Anthony Richardson, bro. I think he's a good quarterback. I think it's time for him to kind of, bro. Like I said, him staying healthy has just been a problem, bro. Him staying healthy. And you said he can't read a defense.
Yeah.
I
really ain't seen one good clip of him really reading defenses and making plays, bro.
I can agree to disagree with that one. I don't know. I think Anthony Richardson should start looking elsewhere. I think he's done with Colts. Because the Colts are actually a good team. They're just
have pieces. They don't have a quarterback.
Bro, they're literally just a quarterback away
from making noise.
Making some thunder. So it's like, bro, they're not a bad team, bro. They're gonna figure that stuff out. They're not a bad team at all, bro. Especially in that division.
Shit, they should have got Shedeur.
The Colts should have got Shedeur Sanders.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather start Shedeur over Anthony Richardson.
You know what? The Colts should have gotten Shedeur Sanders.
Because
Because with them not getting Shedeur Sanders, bro, they actually they're not helping their situation.
Like, there's no even look. They could even got Dylan Gabriel. Look,
They could have gotten Dylan Gabriel.
like you know they in the worst part about it, bro. The worst part about that situation, they said we're gonna give him one more chance.
Baby, give me one more
This was
chance.
his one more chance to like this season was his one more chance.
Who's?
Anthony Richardson.
Oh, yeah, they wasn't even one more chance. They must have saw something in training camp.
Yeah. Did you see the first game?
Yeah.
Nigga can't read a defense.
So basically, but so with this Daniel Jones starting, the Colts didn't get better.
No, they didn't. Bro, with keeping Anthony Richardson, they didn't get better.
You think they're trying to be cheap?
I think they put faith in Anthony Richardson because they drafted him so high a couple years ago. So they said, this motherfucker has to work. And then they said, but we got Daniel Jones for cheap just in case it don't work. So, but we still believe in him. So now Anthony Richardson, it ain't working, brother. And now they got to put Daniel Jones in there. That's what it is.
So do you think the Giants receivers are better than the Colts receivers? No.
No.
So the Colts has better receivers. We all can agree on that.
The Colts do have as a core, yeah.
Okay. Daniel Jones played with Saquon Barkley. Still didn't, but Colts have a better defense than the Giants.
I don't know. We got to see because what the Giants look like on defense this year.
I'm talking about last year when he was.
Oh, last year?
Yeah. Because I know Giants got
I don't think the Giants' D was that good last year.
So did the Colts get better after this decision?
No.
I don't think they did.
I think essentially you got the same guy, but he can't run as fast, but might be a little bit of a better like facilitator. I can see Daniel Jones throwing an accurate slant.
But the Colts better off trying to get Justin Fields.
Yes.
I'm just trying to think of all the QBs the Colts could have gotten to actually be better.
Aaron Rodgers.
You know that man got bad.
But I'm just saying at least for a year. And then they go ahead and get Archie.
No, I want Archie to go to the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah. Well, Archie going to be the top 3 pick. So
I'm glad we're talking about Archie. So this is my opinion talking about Archie, since we're talking about Archie. This year, I think Archie Manning is going to win the national championship, and I think he wins Heisman.
I can't disagree with that.
And I think he wins Heisman. People don't understand, bro. It is a luxury to wake up every day in your whole childhood life to only have to worry about football. You ain't got to worry about your food, where your next meal coming. You ain't got to worry about how you're going to get to school. You ain't got to worry about clothes.
Just football.
You just got to worry about football. And the fact that Archie Manning, for what I see on social media, bro, he's in the trenches. He's a down-to-earth dude, joking. He has charisma. You know what I'm saying, bro?
All he knows football, brother.
He knows football. Like, I don't think people understand, bro. I'm not even a college fan, but this year I'm a Texas Longhorns fan, bro. I'm a Texas Longhorns fan.
They definitely gonna be exciting to watch.
Archie Manning is going to be him. Archie Manning may be.
But you know who I'm also excited to see?
Who?
Oregon.
Nah, nigga. We're done. We're done with Oregon football.
If you see how much money they put into their recruiting,
Do you see how much money they put in recruiting last year?
Bro, I'm just saying.
Okay, so this is my thing with Oregon fans. This is my thing with University of Oregon. I know you're not an Oregon Ducks fan, but this is my thing. When will y'all realize that you cannot buy a championship, bro? Especially in college. You can't buy a championship. It never works out for the greater good, bro. It don't.
And SMU.
SMU? They won a national championship?
Remember that 30 for 30 when they got all them sanctions?
Oregon's just cursed.
You know what I'm saying?
But when you throw that in there, I mean, yeah, when you talking about all them sanctions, but
they got all them sanctions, like they was on the death penalty.
Yeah, that was bad.
They bought that team.
They bought that team.
They bought that team, brother. They paid for them niggas.
So what's Oregon's excuse?
They kept running into Nick Saban.
What was their excuse last year?
Dylan Gabriel. I blame that there. I feel like when your team's that well, right? Like I really don't care what it is. At the end of the day, if a number one team and a number two team came into a game, right, to play each other, we gonna look at two motherfuckers at the end of the day and say, this is like, what the hell? We're gonna look at the defense as a whole and the quarterback. How did both of those play?
Yeah, I can agree to that.
So my thing, I feel like in those big games, and we got them head-to-heads, that quarterback better be in everybody's ear telling them, "Oh, we have to win." The quarterback should be doing that.
No, I totally agree.
Taking leadership of the team, because at the end of the day, whose name is in the paper if they win?
The quarterback and the coach. And the
Whose
head
name
coach.
is in the paper if they lose?
The quarterback and the head coach.
All I can say is this, brother. Your team top 5, your quarterback needs to be that nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. Because he gonna take the fall. I'm gonna say that nigga, why he didn't play, quarterback shouldn't have had him in that situation.
No, that's facts. You can't disagree with you on that. That's facts. But
So
I'm tired of Oregon. I lost faith in Oregon when they had the Anthony Thomas and they still couldn't, and Marcus Mariota, and they still couldn't pull it off back then. So it's like, we got to stop giving Oregon a pass, bro. Yes, they have nice jerseys. Yes, they're not. Yes, they're owned by Nike. Yes, we get it. Nike that, Nike that. We get it. Cool, but there's nothing victorious about Oregon.
Oh, trust me, we ain't giving them. They're not getting the pass. I'm not saying that. They're not.
But why are we being so concerned about them, bro? Because everybody just keep talking about Oregon, bro. The only thing that's victorious is their jerseys, bro. They haven't done nothing. Have they won a national basketball championship? The last time they done that, like, dude, I don't even think they got the fastest dudes in track. All that darn Nike. Yeah, so it's like, bro, Oregon is literally the Dallas Cowboys, my nigga, of college football. Yes, they are. I'm saying this right now. Oregon is literally the Dallas Cowboys of college football, bro. All hype, nothing to show for. Nothing to show for. Nothing to show for. Nothing. Yeah. Nothing. Like, there's nothing to show for, bro. Like, bro, like I said, bro, the only thing they have to brag about is their jerseys, bro.
Because they definitely the team you get excited about.
You get excited about every year. Every year we getting excited about Oregon. Every year. Bro, they're dropping bags. NIL deal money. They dropping bags. Still can't win nothing.
Yeah, no, Phil Knight flying on the practice field in a helicopter. Still ain't winning nothing.
Still can't win nothing. You getting the best of the best talent, and you still can't get nothing, bro. So, bro, it's like the whole Oregon Ducks football organization is just cursed, bro. And it's like, bro, every year, bro. Oh, Oregon. Oh, NCAA. I'm gonna play with Oregon, man. No, they can't even win on dynasty mode on NCAA, bro. Like, it's that bad, dog. Like,
that is
the computer doesn't even sim them winning in the college playoffs.
That's so crazy.
It's that bad. It's that bad.
That is ugly.
So it's like, bro, nigga, I'm done with Oregon. Oregon is nothing. Oregon is just a waste of space in college football at this point, bro.
Yeah,
it's the waste of space, bro. They are, bro. They're just in the way. They're just there. Oh, Oregon's going to win it this year in the Rose Bowl. They're going to go to the Natty. They're going to go to the – no, they're not. They're not going to go to the Natty. They're not.
No, they're not.
They're not. They're not going to the Natty. Oregon Ducks fans, you people there in Oregon, it's not happening. Y'all not going to win it this year. Y'all not even going to beat Archie Manning in the playoffs. And when that time comes, I'm betting big bread on that. Y'all not beating Archie Manning in them.
I think Texas and Ohio State, though, they're going to be the two teams to really pay attention to.
Yes, Texas and Ohio State. I think the sleeper this year is LSU.
Who they got starting at? They got, what's his name? Messheimer or something?
I don't know who the hell they got starting at quarterback.
Messmeyer.
All I know is my last name is Anderson, and they got two wide receivers with last names Anderson, and it's just in the Anderson bloodline. Shout out to the real Anderson. But LSU is a sleeper. I would not be surprised if LSU comes and pull off something this year in the playoff, in the college playoffs. LSU, bro. Not people talking enough about LSU.
Nah, LSU, they always a problem, bro, but I just be having a problem with them because other than the year with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Jay Jettis, Clyde, bro, they be so disappointing at random parts of the year. Bro, they'll fuck around and lose to Arkansas, but then beat Bama by 6. Like, bro, LSU will piss you off.
No, they always will.
Like, they gonna piss you off. Like, and I love LSU, but they always got that one game, those 2 games, fuck around, lose to Vanderbilt and Ole Miss. Like some random ass games, daytime games, not even nighttime, primetime games. They gonna lose some daytime. They gonna lose some daytime games where you turn up. It wasn't televised. They gonna turn on ESPN and be like, "Damn, LSU lost. Let me see how." Like on some shit like that. Like on some random loss type joint.
LSU's the sleeper. They slept on.
No, so I'm rooting for them.
I really, LSU, they slept on.
I really love to see LSU.
Let's talk about today's trending topic, bro. In the boxing world, you got Jake Paul versus Tank Davis, Gervonta Tank Davis.
I taught Tank that left hook. He go like, I taught him how to turn his hips into that.
Oh, the one that he gave Ryan Garcia?
I showed him that.
Pivot.
I showed him that.
You gotta put your body in.
He was doing it weird when he was an adolescent. So I don't know how to do that.
So, I don't know. The fight size-wise is unfair. Jake Paul's I think 6'1", 6 foot, 6'2". One of them 190 something, close to 200. I don't know, but he's a heavy weight versus a lightweight.
Bro, all I'm gonna say, bro, when the last time you seen a Jake Paul fight and it made sense?
We have never seen a Jake Paul fight that made sense.
Like this nigga fighting 65-year-old niggas, bro. Like.
But Tank is,
It's
but it's like Tank is still in his prime though, bro.
like Tank a family man now, dog.
He's in that back. So, all right. So let me ask you a question. Do you think Tank is going? To?
It might end at a draw. I know what you're gonna ask. I think it's gonna end at a draw. I don't know if Tank because he undefeated still, right?
No, he only has one tie.
Oh, he has one tie.
Two ties doesn't look good. Two ties look sketchy. It's either Tank gives that nigga some work, or Tank tanks. If you get tanks, if you get what I mean, for some more green.
Yeah, because he could be like, you know how he talked. You know, my legacy already ruined with the tie, so I might as well. I could see that, bro. Because he already got the tie on there, the little blemish.
But so he didn't want to fight Lamont Roach, but he decided to fight Jake Paul. From a business standpoint, does Jake Paul versus Tank, from the business side, it makes so much sense for both parties, bro, honestly. And especially Tank.
But for Roach too. With the Roach fight too, they would have made so much bread because it ended in a tie.
But he can still go back to that.
Yeah, he can.
You can go back to that anytime, bro. And then the fact that Tank didn't go back to it right away and just sit there and build up. Now he fighting Tank.
They need to fight. Yeah, no facts.
So when you look at it from a strategy standpoint, from an entrepreneur standpoint, it's a great business decision, especially on Tank's end, because Jake Paul is like one of the highest paid boxers, bro. He's not a boxer. You can't say he's not a boxer. He's not. He's one of the most highest paid boxers.
It's Jake Paul.
Yes, he's one of the most highest paid boxers. He made a lot of money last year. Him and Tank, that's going to be box office. Everybody's going to pay for that. And then after Tank does what he does, whatever he decides to do versus Jake Paul, Tank can then go back and fight Lamont Roach. And that's going to build money. So when you look at it right now, and when you're looking at it from strictly money standpoint, strictly business, Tank is winning. Because he could always go back, bro. Because after this, you can go fight Lamont Roach. And that's going to be box office. Everybody's going to pay for that. And everything that's going to build.
Because regardless if he fight him next week or a year and a half from now, we still going to watch.
Yeah, everybody want to watch that. Everybody's going to want to watch that. So now what Lamont Roach got to go do? He has to go get another fight.
He has to go fight a cold nigga.
He got to go fight a cold nigga. I think Lamont Roach should go fight Ryan Garcia.
I really put him down.
Yeah. He got to go fight Ryan Garcia, or he got to go fight Devin Haney. Because I got Roach beating Devin Haney. On my mama, I got him beating Devin Haney. So Lamont Roach, at this time, he need to go fight somebody like in those caliber.
What about like who other brother that fight under TMT? Shakur.
You need go fight a Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, go fight him. Lamont Roach got to go get a big fight because he already fought Tank, so he's eligible for a top fight from one of them Bamas.
Fight that nigga Adonis.
Yeah, so he's Lomachenko. Lamont Roach go fight Lomachenko. That'd be pretty cool. So Lamont Roach,
Adonis Creed.
Yeah. but in the meantime, bro, Lamont Roach can go fight somebody. While Tank do what that do, Lamont Roach, whoever it is, like Ryan Garcia, whoever, that's going to build more steam.
Facts.
It's going to build more steam. So hopefully Lamont Roach is looking at that aspect because I like Lamont Roach, bro. Real DMV cat, you know what I'm saying? Real mumbo sauce, go music, beat your feet type of nigga. So that would be smooth for Lamont Roach.
Put
So
your gumbo sauce head ass up.
we're recording this, so I'll be very careful. Be very careful. They already be on your little license. So I'll be very careful. And you can't defend yourself right now.
I can't defend myself. Cause Instagram.
Yeah, you ain't got no Instagram. You can't defend yourself.
Exactly. So I don't be worried about what they got to say. I can't hear it. I don't hear the noise.
Hey, look, I'm just telling you, you can't.
No, just know I'm from the West Coast and we do it on the best coast. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. We do it on the best coast.
Yeah, but anyway, man, that wraps up our show. We're gonna holler at y'all on Saturday. We're gonna do what it do. And it's already crazy because my daughter comes knocking on my door. So perfect timing. Mingy, 1 second. So anyway, y'all, man, thank y'all for watching and tuning in for this. We out. We're gonna clip this up, man. We're gonna see y'all when we see y'all. We deuces. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to